What you doing?
Getting everything up in the shop that's possible to up. Oh my god, beautiful.
Did that work?
Yes, it worked. Look at that, dude.
Dusty, look at there. That's pretty good for the first time.
That's where I cut into it.
Oh, look, I can see you through it. Is that the look hole? Thanks.
Measure from the center.
This place
Measure
is a
from
disaster.
there. See if we got like kind of 3 inches.
Generally.
Oh god. 2 3/4. Oh.
I think they're having more fun with the packaging than I am. Give me this. Give me this. Give me this. Welcome to my episode of Why in the Hell Did We Do This way? Episode 700,000,001. Here you are. I'm blessed to have the intake manifold off and a bunch of other stuff so I can access this. We're doing preventive maintenance and I want to change the crank sensor. Oh, you want to change that sensor under the starter, beside the flywheel, in the middle of the depths of absolutely nowhere in your engine bay? Oh yeah, sure. Let me royally piss you off, and then tell you where the sensor is, and then tell you to go and then tell you got to take your starter out. What if this broke on the side of the road? You have to take your intake manifold off. I guess you technically don't have to. Then you have to use a special wrench to get the starter out because the bolts are too close to the flywall. The firewall, I'm so flabbergasted I can't even speak right. The flywall. The firewall, I'm so flabbergasted I can't even speak right. Or a 2-foot extension from underneath the car. Thanks, BMW. We really love you. Yep, all of this room. And there is your crank position sensor on your M57. Honey, are you making one of our intakes for your car?
Yep.
What are you doing right now? You cutting the pipe?
Sure enough.
Look at you. QCRC. M57 intake. It's going to be blue for Caitlin's car. We got blue vacuum lines all throughout. New tees. Everything is all new for this. One line that we didn't use because I ran out. We got to replace that later. Eddie is making us an exhaust.
This is quite like the waves in the ocean.
We'll clean it up. All right, we are 90% buttoned up here. We got all the stuff taped off that I'm not going to use. I'm going to kind of shove the wire somewhere and zip tie it so it's out of the way. We got that one shoved back there. We deleted this other fill for the diff tank, took all the lines back, cut those. They're out of the way. There's one fuel line right here. It's the feed from your tank. And I've seen some on the forum post that like, there's a sensor right here and the sensor can go bad. The line will leak. Then it leaks. I'm absolutely disgusting. I've been on this thing all day. But when this line leaks, it apparently goes to the DME and breaks the DME and gets fuel in there. I still don't completely understand how it works. I don't know if it leaks down here because to my knowledge, the DME is all the way over here and the fuel line's here. So I don't know how fuel travels up. I'm not questioning it. The line was pretty pricey. It's right here in my hand. We overnighted it from FCP because I saw a post and I was like, that's a reminder. And Caitlin was like, hey, I want to do this. And I was like, of course, we'll do it. If you're curious, here's your part number. FCP Euro has this guy. This is like a $200 line. I'll drop the price right here. Link will be in the description. And this is your fuel line. Connects from right here at your feet at the tank. Goes all the way down and connects down under here. And there's the little sensor inside of it. So to give Caitlin peace of mind and me peace of mind, we're going to go and replace this thing before I put the manifold on as our last piece to do. And we're still waiting on the, was it SPC? No, that's Dermot. I've messed with so much stuff. There is a fuel filter, ATM, screw-on external Donaldson fuel filter. We're waiting on to come in. I'm going to put that on after all this because I don't think it'll be here in time, and I really want to hear this thing run. Big shout out. I don't know if Brian will want to be filmed, but he's going to get shouted out in the video because he is a freaking lifesaver. I thought I could code this injector. I have like a laptop. I have the Beamer Unity software, Pro Tool. I can't figure out how to do it. I'm probably just not that good with the coding stuff. So Brian is on the way here, taking time out of his day to help code the X5 and also diagnose an issue with the M3. We're having a random misfire on every cylinder. You clear the codes, it'll go through a cold start, and then once the cold start's over, like as soon as the thing idles itself back down, it'll start going all whack and put itself back in a limp mode. So Brian's a freaking G. He's coming to help me with this today. Brian, I love you. Thank you so much. I'll drop his shop down here. He works on anything Supra, anything Corvette, and he dials in a little bit of kind of everything, but he is the Mark IV GOAT, let me tell you. While I'm here, it takes me 2 seconds to show you guys how to do this, and if you guys have questions, I don't want you to be stumbled on like how to do it. So what you're gonna do right here on the fuel line that is connected, this is the feed line from the tank. I'm putting a rag right there so I don't drip any. There's 2 little kind of nipples sticking out here. All I did was take a simple pair of channel locks, squeezed both of these guys, pulled gently, and it popped right out. I barely leaked any fuel, but the car hasn't ran in a hot minute. Then right here, there is, it's not a 6mm. So usually all of the BMW connectors, there's this little like special BMW tool. This is a 6mm like little flexible wrench. Super freaking handy. That's not what this is. This was not a 6mm. It was not a 5.5. I don't know what it was. So I took a simple pair of flat pliers, loosened it. It was not tight at all. Then I took a flathead and unscrewed this the rest of the way. After I got that done, now it's loose and you're able to kind of move it around and do whatever you need to do. And then you're gonna have your plug right over here. I'm going to try to unplug this last. What I'm gonna do is pull this out. This is the line right here. I'm gonna pull this out. Hopefully I can maneuver it, manipulate it up here, then get my hands on this connector to unplug it. So I'm not gonna lie to you, quite a disaster to get out. I did cut it to make it easier on myself to get out. But right here where this line goes like this, there is a little, I don't know if it's vacuum or not. You can see that mine, well, yeah, broke. So that was fun. I ended up having to cut the end of the hose off because I did not want to have to replace this line. It goes all the way down there. And you have these dumb little connectors. This was the one that has no size. I don't really know. This is kind of what it looks like. Flathead barely fit it. Luckily, it wasn't too tight. I'm replacing it with a normal clamp. We're gonna go ahead and do that on the, where it goes into the injection pump. But yeah, this is where mine broke right here at this little nipple. I don't know why or what, but it was definitely really brittle. So definitely something to do when you're doing all your other maintenance item. This like little hose could save you a lot of nightmare because it's all the way under this intake. So how I went about this was, here is the front of the line. I inserted it under this top radiator hose. I know, hindsight, I already replaced all of this. I should have done this before, but this will help you guys. If you're not replacing all this stuff, you just need to replace this line. So you're gonna go under here with the front of the line that's gonna connect to your outlet. And I'm gonna leave this right here so we can go ahead and connect this guy to this, because he is gonna sit right up under this hose, and that makes it a lot easier. And then we're also going to slide it a little bit farther like this, plug in our connector, push the lock pin, and then we'll feed this line through under this hard line right here to the injection pump. Okay, and we have this line installed. Everything's buttoned up here. Everything's plugged in. I went ahead and cut a rubber hose in half, and I'm going to put a zip tie around it because I did not want it to rub this plastic piece. It came with 2 factory rubber grommets, but that's helping it not rub this hose, and there's another one helping it not rub that hose right there. It's clicked into place, clicked here, and you should be ready to go. Are you not driving with anything?
I'm not driving it anywhere.
I'm kidding. Dusty, I think we got it.
I think we're good, man. Lights hanging off every fender.
All right. Had some technical difficulties there. Had to get some fuel to it. But we're running. And we're not misfiring. We're great. Tires are loaded. We are going to these bad boys from these guys. These are definitely dead, but it's gonna be interesting to go to this tire store and be like, yeah, I want these put on these BMW wheels. They're gonna be like, all right, no problem. Or they're gonna be like, are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. Good morning, everybody. Sorry if you're a little shaky. I'm experimenting with some window mounts here. A lot of you say I talk too fast, so I want to try to slow it down. I have no rush. I can talk. I just feel like I'm wasting you guys' time sometimes if I just like go through everything. So I'm really going to work on talking slower and making sure I get all my thoughts out in like a timely manner, other than like seeming I'm rushed. Good morning, boys. We have exciting news. Behind me are Caitlin's wheels and tires off the X5. Our last X5 off-road build, I don't like to really say overland, I feel like it's overplayed a lot, but overlanding's cool, I guess, but it's just overplayed. Really nice Tacoma. But we went with the all-terrains, the KM2s from BFG. I love BFG tires. I love these KM3s on my Raptor. Nice F450. We're seeing all the nice cars today. These are phenomenal. Me and Garrett took it to Uari. Drop a picture right here. They did absolutely amazing. So I found these on Marketplace for $850. Boys, like $850. Super good deal. 90% tread, 2024 build date. I couldn't pass it up. These are a 265, 55, 18. So we're gonna see how these work on here. I think it's the same size I ran the last time. I can't exactly remember. I'll pop a picture of the old X5. Super freaking nice, but I want to go a little bit more aggressive because if you see right here, get a little bit more meat on them things to get over that log and those little rocky sections. So I feel like these will definitely do the job. For right now, we're gonna see how this goes, see how Caitlin likes it. Garrett doesn't have bead locks, so I'm not too concerned. I didn't have bead locks to go to Windrock. We aired the thing down to like 19, 20 PSI. Rock solid, did great. Just need a little bit more meat on the tire, so I think we're gonna be good. We're gonna have a spare. I'm gonna try to find a spare. I have another set of these wheels, but I'm gonna try to find like a tire because I don't have a tire to put on it other than a street tire. So we're gonna also bring a spare and really go from there. I'm super excited. So I'm done talking your head off. Let's get to it.